Hi everyone, this is Heidi Hancock with Double Magenta Intuitive Energy Healing. If you are new to my work, I'm an intuitive healer. I offer individual sessions both on video and in person if you're in Portland, Oregon. And I offer what I call a soul message every month. It's kind of a tune into the frequencies that are happening for the month, and there's a guided meditation at the end of the video to help integrate some of those energies and work with those. So happy new year, January 2019. I can hardly believe that this year of 2018 is over. And let's just take a collective sigh and a breath around that, because this has been a very big year. So just go ahead and take a deep breath. Woo! That was a heavy year. Major shifts happening, right? You can feel them collectively. There's just massive shift happening. The feminine is rising, and we're moving through transition to come into a heart-centered world where the masculine and feminine are balanced. And so that shift is really intense right now as we see some of the old systems start breaking down. And we are also in transition, of course, from the old year to the new year. So there's so much of this transitional energy happening. So be gentle with yourself around this next little bit of time. One of my teachers years ago said to me that really we should think of the calendar year beginning in February, because energetically it's really beginning in February, and January really should be a time of reflection and release and taking inventory, clearing and cleaning the slate, and kind of getting our vision ready for the new year. December just brings up so much, and the holidays, and you're wrestling around and rushing around and everything. So it's really a nice time to just give yourself the whole month. And we have this thing, especially in American culture, of like, yay, New Year's resolution, it's a new year, I'm going to do everything right and different and blah, blah, blah. And then, 2 weeks in, we're tripping on ourselves. So the energy for January it's really interesting. So I talk about figure eights a lot. We don't have a figure eight this month particularly, but, or specifically, I guess you could see one in this way, but the energy is moving down our spine, out our feet, and grounding us to the earth. So it's like feet are on the earth, and then the cycle of the magnetic energy is moving around the earth, and it's causing us to tune into nature, tune into Mother Nature, tune into ourselves. If you think of what is the representation in our body of the earth, the water, the air, all of those things. The air is representative of our lungs, the water is representative of our blood, and the physical earth is representative of our body. So we're really being called to tune into earth, which is the soil, the rich nature of our environment here, but we're also being called then to dip into connecting with our physical body. So we're going to want to move our body. This month we're going to want to, do anything we can to move the current of energy. Really be aware of the energy that you're bringing in, that you're collecting from other people, from situations that you're around, and to sort of pause and notice that, and then alchemically shift that energy back out of your body. So in the blog that goes with this meditation, which is on my website at doublemagenta.com, I go through a list of things, but some of them are, it can be yoga, it can be exercise, it can be going for a walk, meditating, I even mentioned screaming in a pillow, or sitting, on the couch with a blanket wrapped around you crying, because this is what we're doing right now. When we go through transition, we really have to pay attention to releasing the old so that we have space for the new. And so we really want to be aware of that. And it's a call from Mother Earth really to get us to tune into our internal system. We have been taught to focus only on the external, the masculine, and we have been really shamed around our internal, the sensitive, the feminine, and we're moving away from that now. And so we need to turn towards the feminine and really honor and nurture that. So we're going to do that in the meditation this month. and really kind of tune in, release the energy, and listen to Mother Earth. What message does she have for us? And I really encourage you, in the blog I mentioned this, I really encourage you to get out in nature this month. If it's snowing, if it's raining, whatever the conditions are in your location, I really encourage you to just get out in nature, feel the fresh air on your face, tune in, like stop and talk to a tree, tune in. Like, we have these abilities, and we have been taught to ignore our sensitivities and ignore that, and really just go to a park, or just outside in your front yard or wherever you can find a tree, and just look at the tree and tune into it and connect with it, and just ask, what message does it have for you? Or these are ways that we can start tuning into our intuition and our sensitivity and our own internal nature. So that's what we're talking about in the blog this month, is nurture your nature. So let's tune into the meditation now. Go ahead and close your eyes and just come to a comfortable seat, feet on the ground. Feel the chair back behind you supporting you. You can also lie down. And let's just take a couple deep breaths to bring you into the room. Let go of anything that you were doing before or anything that you have to do after. And so just take a deep breath in through your nose, down into your belly. And exhaling out the mouth. And inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. And one more, inhaling through the nose. And exhale. And just allow your body to settle. Notice the support beneath you and behind you. Notice the quality of your physical body and your energy. Notice if it's vibrating. Notice the quality of that vibration. Does it feel high or low, in front of you, behind you? See if you can notice a pattern of movement. And then we're going to bring our attention down our spine, traveling down the center of your spine, all the way to your root, traveling down your legs, to your feet, and then traveling out of your feet, down into the earth, into the rich soil. Notice the tree roots. Follow the tree roots down. Notice the rocks and the minerals. And travel further down. The lava. Move all the way down until you get to the core of the earth. And just allow your awareness to be outside of the core of the earth for a moment. And then allow yourself to cross the threshold into the center of the earth. Notice if there's an energetic difference there. And then allow yourself to just bathe in this energy for a moment. just take inventory. What does this area look like? Is it a field or an ocean? Notice if there's a color or smell or a sound. And then you're going to imagine yourself as a vessel of energy. And imagine yourself spinning like a dog shaking off water. And just allow yourself to spin your own energy, releasing any energy or emotions that are not yours, and allowing Mother Earth to transmute this energy. And you can go faster or slower. Notice if there's a lot of energy that needs to go. You might move up and down while you're spinning, going thinner and wider. And then allow yourself to pause. And ask that Mother Earth absorb all of that energy that you just let go of. And she's just coming along like a vacuum to clean and dust it all away. And then imagining a column of white light moving down through your crown, down through your spinal column, out the base of your spine. And allow this column of light to grow. Burning off any impurities. Burning off stuck energy. Let this light radiate out past the edge of your body. Building a strong core within yourself. And then just notice for a moment listen if Mother Earth has any messages for you. You might notice an awareness in your body, or a picture, or a color, or memory. she does for us. Thank her for collecting this energy. And then begin imagining yourself traveling back up out of the core of the earth, through the lava, the rocks, and the minerals, through the tree roots, through the soil, back up into your feet, to your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, back into your belly. Up your spinal column, moving all the way up, out the crown of the head. And then begin to wiggle your feet and your hands. Begin coming back into the room. Feel the chair beneath you and behind you. And you can open your eyes. So my hope for you this month is that you can tune in to this internal nature and this feminine sensitivity and recognize how beautiful it is and just how much information there is for you, and to really cultivate this relationship with yourself, to love yourself, and from that anything is possible. And be gentle with yourself too, and recognize that when we're moving through transition of any kind, there is a sloughing off period, and that energy it has to go somewhere. So when you are changing, the parts of you that are the older version have to go somewhere, and they have to slough off. So you have to actively do something with that energy in order to peacefully transition. And sometimes it's not peaceful, even when you are doing it. It's challenging, but I think to be aware of it, to know that it's normal, to kind of go through a breakdown while you're going through transition, I think is really important. And I know it's definitely helps me to know that. So have a wonderful January, and I will see you next month. Namaste.